All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our MLS Touch training. This is the mobile MLS. We are going to be using our phones, or at least I'm going to be using my phone during the training. You guys are more than welcome to follow along through the class. If you are watching this training from a computer, you can pick up your mobile device and you can follow along with me on this training. If you have access to the MLS, you will also have access to MLS Touch. If you have yet, to sign up with the MLS, then you can just watch. But as you can tell, we are recording our session and you'll be able to find our recordings inside of our YouTube channel. Just give me some time after class. I will upload this training into our YouTube channel. So, what is MLS Touch? Of course, it is a mobile app. You guys know that the MLS Matrix itself, the one that we use on our computers, is also available on our phones, but not through an app. You actually have to log in through a browser and use the MLS from your browser. Today we're going to cover the application MLS Touch, which is like Matrix, but for your phones. And we, of course, will download this from our app stores. So you want to go to your Google App Store or your Apple App Store, and you want to download MLS Touch. All right. If you want to find out more about MLS Touch and what the features that it has, you guys can always go to MiamiRealtors.com, and in the search bar, you can just type in MLS Touch and you can read on MLS Touch. You can even click on a link here to see what the 4.0 version of MLS Touch entails. It'll open up a new page here and you can go through all the different features of the MLS Touch 4.0. All right. So right now I am going to switch off to my phone. So give me 1 second. I'm going to stop sharing the screen briefly and then I'm going to share my phone screen so we can actually get started with the program. All right. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. We are now sharing the phone screen. So right here. Perfect. All right. So this is my iPhone, and I use, of course, an iPhone. Those of you that use an Android, you can go to your Google Play Store. So the first thing you're going to need to do, of course, is you need to go to your app stores, right? You need to go to your app stores. You want to click on App Store, and you want to look for MLS Touch. And it's simple. Just go ahead and put in here MLS Touch. And this is the one that you want to download right here. MLS Touch, mobile MLS access. All right, so once you have that inside of your phone, download it, ready to go, you're going to look for it and we're going to log in. So if this is the first time logging into MLS Touch, it's going to ask you what state you're in. You're going to select Florida and then what MLS. We are all members of the Miami Association of Realtors. All right, so we're going to go ahead and click on MLS Touch and I'm already logged in. See, I'm already logged in. You guys will log in and you will begin using MLS Touch. All right. So once you are logged in, the first thing I want to do is I want to click on More, which is in the lower right corner, and we want to go through some of our settings. All right. So here we have our settings, we have our save searches, we have our calculator, we have Discover MLS Touch, which is like a help section. You have Manage Branding, Share My Branded App, Facebook Publishing Tools. We also have third-party integrations. We have settings. So let's go ahead and click on settings. And right here, we have preferences, comparables, and notifications. When we click on preferences, for example, on your down payment calculator or in your calculator, whenever you are trying to calculate what a mortgage would be, the default is going to be 10% on a down payment. You can always change that in a live setting, or you can change it here. On a map search, it's always going to open up to your last search. You can also do some settings on your SMS, which is your text messaging, and on your email. For default sorting, we're going to sort by price ascending. On the advanced search, we're going to also sort by price ascending. My listings, my favorite, save searches, hot sheets, contacts. All right, so you want to go through all of your settings here. Where it says my listings, it's defaulted to show only your listings. But if you want to show the entire office listings, you want to turn this feature on where it says show my team listings, and now it's going to show all of your office listings as well. All right, so I'm going to have it turned on. Those are my preferences. We're just going to hit the back button on the upper left corner. And then for comps, whenever you're doing comps, you got price range there, distance within. You can always set this. So for example, if you want to do, when you're running comps, you want to search within a half-mile radius, show same number of bedrooms, and then you want to go ahead and save this. Okay? You want to go ahead and save this, hit reset. Actually, don't hit reset. Sorry about that. So price range 0, all right, or within 5%, distance within half mile. Okay. And all you need to do is just hit the back button on the upper left corner. There's no save button. Just hit the back button. All right, so those are some of the simple settings, guys. Notifications. You want to receive notifications on your phone. You know, it's like a push notification that comes to to your phone like any other app. Messages from your contacts if you have any new leads, any new favorites that your contacts has selected as far as listings, and new contacts that were discarded. All right, so you're gonna get a push notification. All right, so let's go back here. And once again, that was your preferences, and that's the more option on the lower right corner. I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to click on home, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so this is your homepage inside of MLS Touch. The first thing that you guys want to see is that you have map search, which allows you to search for any property on the go on using a map. All right, so let's say that you are parked outside of a house and you want to see more information about the community that you're in, see if there's anything that's available. You can definitely use a map search. If you already have the MLS number, then you can always click on MLS search by number, and you can search by the MLS number. Advanced search allows you to enter different criteria for a search. And then, of course, my listings, you're going to click on my listings and you're going to see your listings here. All right, you're going to see your listings here. And then my favorites, if there's any other favorites, you can see here your favorites. Now we're going to show you how to add properties to your favorites. No worries. All right, just wanted to show you. Those are my favorites, and then hot sheets. All right, any hot sheets that you may have, you want to create, and we'll show you how to create a hot sheet later on. At the bottom, you got search, you have contacts, you have members, and then of course you have more. If you were to click on contacts, you'll see here your MLS contacts, guys. These are my MLS contacts. So MLS Touch is synchronized with Matrix MLS. You'll be able to see all of your MLS contacts. If you click on leads, if you do have any leads inside of MLS Touch, you'll see your leads here. All right, so that's the contact section. When you click on members in the bottom, you are able to search for every single member of the Miami Association of Realtors. So basically, any MLS user, you're able to search. So let's say I wanted to search right now for Tio Palmieri, which is our broker, right? I just enter here Tio Palmieri, and here he is, and I get to see all of his information. His coming soon listings, his on the market listings, his closed listings, buying side listings, and of course his contact details. So if you ever wanted to search someone, a real estate agent in the MLS, all you need to do is go to MLS Touch, click on member search, and you can just pull up their information. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click on home, and we're going to go and use the map search feature first. All right. We're going to click on the map search feature first. And as if you guys remember the settings, it says that whenever I open the map search, it's going to go back to my last map search. So last night I was searching for properties in the Miami Lakes area. And this is exactly where it left off. All right. But if I wanted to place the map above my current location, I'm going to click on that little locator button on the upper right corner of the map, the little arrow, and that's going to take you to your current location. Of course, guys, you must allow MLS Touch to have access to your location, just like in any other app. Whenever you're using an app and it wants to know your location, it's basically for functionality reasons, right? All right, so above my location or around my location, there's a lot of activity. As you can see, all that green, those are all active listings. Now, what type of listings are they? Of course, you must look at the filters, which is on the upper right corner. So I'm going to click on filters real quick here and show you that currently we're looking at multiple property types. Can you see there? Property type, multiple values. I'm going to click on multiple values. I am looking for single family homes and condos. Let's say we only want to look for single family homes, then remove condos, select single only, click on apply, and then click on search. All the condos are going to disappear. We're only looking at single family homes right now. Let's go back to filter, right? You have sale rental. So let's go ahead and just select sale, hit apply. And then you have price range. So if you have a limit on your price range, you want to set it. So let's go ahead and set our limit to $2 million. All right. And then you have living area, lot area, status, active. You have all the other different criteria right here. You can click on more criteria and see more criteria like Housing Older Persons Act or HOPA. That's for your 55 and over communities. Garage spaces, township and range, municipal code, waterfront description, pools, yes and no, and amenities. When you're ready, you just click on search and you're going to get now the properties in that price range. Did the price range change? Let me see here. Did I even save it? I didn't save it. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and click here, apply. All right. And let's click on search. All right, perfect. Now we're looking at under $2 million. All right, so these are the properties in my area. So once again, we're using the map search to look in and around the area that you're currently located. So I am visiting a friend or I am viewing a listing and with my client and I want to know what else is available around this area. Just open the map search, click on the locator button, which is on the map on the upper right corner, and then just look for properties. Okay, so currently we're looking at the properties on the map. If you want to select a property, you just click on the little green icon there and it's going to show you the property. Okay, you just slide up and now it's going to show you the property. You can look through all the listing photos, right? You can see the price. So this is listed at $1,395,000. It's a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom home, 2,172 square feet. It's listed currently at $642 a square foot. This home was built in 1924. You see that little star on the upper right corner of the details? This is how you save a property to your favorites. So you just click on it and it's going to save the property to your favorites. Above the map, you do have here share. So you can share the property. You can click on share and you can send it via text message, email. You can send it in a message within the app itself, or you can copy the MLS number. All right. You can also request a showing directly through Showing Assist by clicking on Showing Request. So if you click on Show Request, it's going to open up Showing Assist, Showing Time, and you're able to request a showing for this property. All right, so you no longer have to go to the MLS to Matrix to request a showing. You can do it directly from MLS Touch. You can also add this property to the carts. You can also perform some comps by clicking on comparables, and you can print this property on any printer from your mobile device. All right, to see more details on this property, you click on private notes, and let's take a look at what private notes is. Of course, they're private. These are notes that you may take. All right, my client loves this home. All right. I would hope if I spelled it correctly. Right. There you go. So my client loves this home. Those are private notes. So anytime I land on a property, you will see now a red notification letting me know that there are some notes here. We're going to click here and you're going to see all the notes. Listing information, you click on that and it's going to give you some listing information. So once again, this is a single family home. All right, it is not a short sale. It is not an REO, which is foreclosure. All right, it is in Miami-Dade County, and there's your legal description. It's a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom home. It's 2,172 square feet. Year built 1924. You have location information, so it's going to give you the parcel ID number or the folio number. General information, it's going to go ahead and give you some general info like swimming pool, detached, attached, construction type, design description, 1 story, 2 stories, and flooring, roof description, things of that nature. Remarks, you're going to have the public remarks. So these are the remarks open to the public. Plus, you're going to see the broker remarks. Remember, in broker remarks is always where we're going to see instructions from the realtor. If the realtor is telling us, call me for more information, or call, for example, here, Daniel Vargas and their phone number, you want to call them. All right, that's the broker remarks. You'll have Spanish remarks, you'll have rooms information, additional information on the property, like additional guest house description, interior features, exterior features, subdivision information, heating and cooling, water description as well. You have realist tax data, so you can click there and it's going to give you the tax information on the property. All right, it's going to give you the assessed values and the estimated values on the property, the last market sale. So this property sold back in 2011. Sales history, mortgage history. So it really does give you a lot of information. All this from your phone, right? Financial information, you can see here, terms considered, all cash, conventional, no other terms. It is not in an HOA. So where it says type of association, none, that means it's not inside of an HOA. Flood zone X, that means it's outside of a flood zone. Tax is 16,736 annually. Sorry about that. All right. So you have tax and then you have tax information. Owner agent, yes. All right. What does owner agent mean? This means that the listing agent is also the owner of the property. All right. It's very important as agents who are getting ready to present the property that we know who owns the property and does the owner have any relations to the agent? In this case, yes. The agent is the owner of the property. So we have things like mortgage estimator. So what would be the mortgage? When you click on mortgage estimator, it's going to tell you based on down payment of 139,500 with a 7% interest rate, 25-year term, you're looking at a $10,269 mortgage. All right, principal and interest and tax. You can click on change and you can plug in your own features. Sales price, how much is the down payment? How much is the interest rate? Let's say you wanted to do 30 years, you do 30 years. All right, and your monthly payment here would be $9,748. All right, so you can estimate mortgage right away inside of MLS Touch for any property. Agent office information. So right here, you're going to see the information for the office, the agent. You can call the agent directly by clicking on call me. You can send them an email, you can send them a text message, or you can even request a showing. This property has been on the market now for 37 days and it did have a price change. It went down by 15.5% from 1,650,000 down to 1,395,000. All right, so guys, this is all the details that you guys can see using MLS Touch for any property. So we're gonna practice on sharing this property with someone via text message. So when you click on share, you're gonna click on send SMS and then basically select someone, right? Select one of your contacts, okay? If you don't want to select one of your contacts through here, you can always click on skip on the upper right corner and go directly to your text messages. So let's say right now I want to send this to Claudio, right? So Claudio is in our meeting. I'm going to go ahead and click on send. And I just sent this property to Claudio via text message. All right. You can share via email. So when you click on send by email, it's going to open up here where you can send via email. You can always add a contact on the right-hand corner where there's a little blue plus sign. You can click on that and you can add a contact from here. Or you can simply just come here and hit add and select create a new contact, and you can add a new contact right away. So let's say I want to send this to myself because I am here as one of my contacts. So let's go ahead and look for Robert. You see where it says me? Robert, me, Rodriguez. I'm going to go ahead and select it. You can select the kind of language, so English or Spanish to send it. You can write any notes here and then click on send. And I just sent myself an email with this property from my phone. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and back down here and we're back to the map. So let's say I wanted to see a list of all these properties. Look at the top. You have map, list, and stats. Just click on list. And there's a list of all the properties that were on the map, right? You can click on stats and it's gonna give you stats like price range average for the properties that are in the map. They're all single family homes, and the average days on market for those properties are 77 days. The shortest days on market is 19, the longest days on market is 148. So the power behind this program, you have sold lease, you can do comps here, sold in the last 3 months, sold in the last 2 years, and you're gonna get some information here, right? You can change that. And then off-market properties, you can also look through off-market properties. Let's go back to the map. Let's say you wanted to draw. So on the upper right corner of the map, you do have three buttons, right? You have an information button, you have a little pencil, and then the location button, right? So if you click on the pencil, now you can just grab your finger on the screen and just draw, right? You draw, and those are the three properties that I'm going to see if I click on list. See here? Those are the three properties in my drawing. So I go back here. If you want to erase the drawing, just click on the pencil again, and now the drawing is gone. So let's say we want to move here towards this golf course. Is there anything around the golf course for less than $2 million? All right, it is currently searching. Let's see if there is. Yes, so there's a ton, right? So let's say my client says they want to live within walking distance to the golf course, right? So we're going to go ahead and draw. We're going to grab a pencil and let's just draw like this. There you go. And we just drew around the golf course within walking distance pretty much of the golf course. And of course, you guys, we can always go to filter now. Filters on the upper right corner, you can click on filter and you can put in, we're looking for at least 4 bedrooms and at least 3 bathrooms. Click on search and it's going to eliminate some of the results. And the results that remain are the ones that have 4 bedrooms at least and 3 bathrooms at least. Right, any questions on using the map, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and click on the pencil so we can eliminate this. And let's click on filters real quick. And I'm going to reset here to bedrooms and bathrooms just by clicking on the little bed and on the little bath and then hit search. So now we're looking at all types of homes. The beauty behind this is that if you truly know the location in South Florida, you can just come here and spend some time looking. So if someone tells me they want to be close to Tropical Park, well, where is Tropical Park? So Tropical Park is right here. It's right along what the 826, the Palmetto, and Bird Road. And just west of Tropical Park, there's a little neighborhood right there with some homes. And right away, I can just grab a pencil and I can draw. And those are the homes just west of Tropical Park that I can demonstrate to my client. I don't have to use the MLS on my computer. I can just open up MLS Touch and start looking at properties right away, right? We can start looking at properties right away, click on this property, and go through all the details that we just went through on the first example. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go back here, go back to map, and just clear this out. Any questions on using the map? Because my next step is to actually show you how to search by criteria. Okay. All right. No questions. Let's go ahead and click on home. And we're going to run an advanced search. So an advanced search, we're going to click here. And it's just going to go ahead and open the search criteria. And you can search by county, you can search by city or zip code. So let's go ahead and put in zip code 33131. So this is a zip code in Brickell, right? Zip code 33131. Property types, we're going to go ahead and select only condos. So right here, condo, and then hit apply. Sale rental, we're looking for sale, hit apply. And then we're looking for 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And our price range is not to exceed 700,000. All right. Let's click on search. And how many condos do we have in Brickell, 33131, that are at least 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms that are priced below 700,000? We have 108 results. Look on the upper right corner. We have 108 results. Right away gives me the 108 results. So what if we want to filter more? Click on filter. Let's say we need this condo to be waterfront. So waterfront, sorry, waterfront, yes, no. Let's click on yes, apply, search. 108 results become 63 results. So now these are all waterfront condos in the zip code 33131 area, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and you can see all the information on this condo. So this condo, this particular condo I chose, has been on the market for 154 days, and it's had quite a bit of price drops. You know, it was originally listed in October 3rd of 2024 for $500,000. Price dropped to 480, then to 445, then to 435, and then to 430. All right, so you can see that the price has been steadily dropping for this 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom condo in Brickell. All right. That's your advanced search, guys. Of course, there's more to the advanced search. If you have the address of the property, you can come here and you can put in the address of the property. So if your client tells you, "Hey, Robert, I'm looking at property, or I would like to go to 500 Brickell Avenue," then just come here and put in 500 Brickell Avenue, and then hit search. Are there any properties in 500 Brickell Avenue, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, that are waterfront? Here's the thing, this condo's not waterfront. So let's go ahead and remove the waterfront. Hit all, apply, search. All right, there's one condo right now at 500 Brickell Avenue listed for less than $700,000. That's a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and it's this one right here, unit 3910. All right, if I come over here to filters and I remove the price, let's just go to all, unlimited, hit search. Excuse me. There are 5 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom condos in 500 Brickell that are currently active. We have 665, 715, 719.9, 795,000, and $1,485,000. All right, curious to what this condo looks like. This is a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom. All right, for almost $1.5 million in this building. Okay, remember you can always hit favorites right here by clicking on that little star, and you just added this condo to your favorites. All right, guys, so that is your advanced search. Of course, you can always click on advanced search right there, and you can run an advanced search. If you want to save a search, all right, I'm going to run another advanced search. Let's go ahead and run a rental search. So let's say I've got a client looking to rent a property in Doral. So we're gonna go first city, and we're gonna put in Doral. Hit done, hit apply. So now we have Doral as the main city. Then property type, we're going to remove single family home and condo, and we're going to come here and we're going to look for residential rental. Guys, very important. Single family home is for sale. Condo, co-op, villa, townhouse is for sale. Multifamily income is your duplex, triplex, fourplex. That once again is for sale. Residential land, boat docks, those are vacant lots, residential lots. That's again for sale. Residential rental, this is now all things rental. So it's exactly the same as the Matrix MLS, the actual MLS you see on your computer, right? So this is where you're going to find a single family home for rent, or a condo for rent, or a villa or a townhouse for rent. So I'm going to come here. We're going to click on single family home. See if there's any single family homes in the city of Doral that are currently for rent. We're going to also select townhouse, because we know that in Doral there's a lot of townhouses for rent. So we're going to click on single family home townhouse. The only thing is my client does not want to rent a condo. So we're just going to stick with those two. Click on apply. My client would like to stay under 4,000 a month. So 4,000 being the max. Click on apply. Okay. And then of course they would like 3 bedrooms or two bathrooms or more. All right, we're done. We're going to click on search and we're going to see if there's anything available in Doral in that price range. And of course there is. There's a townhouse right there for 2,700, 2,900. These are all the townhouses, right? There's some houses as well. Click on it and you can now view all the information from your phones. All right. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Now, let's say you guys want to use MLS Touch for promotional. Well, before we get into that, let's say you have an MLS number, right? And you want to plug in an MLS number. So you go to search by number from your home screen. You go to search by number. You can search up to 10 MLS numbers at once. Okay, so if someone calls you and says, "Hey Rob, can you search an MLS number?" And the MLS number is A11662168. So you go search by number and you go A, and then you go 116 and 21, wait, 62168. All right, you plug in the MLS number, you click on search, and it's going to bring up the listing itself right away. All right, so that is how you can search by MLS number. You have up to 10 different MLS numbers that you can plug in the screen, and you can search. All right, that's a beauty, guys. That's a beauty. All right, so now let's take a look at hot sheets. So similar to hot sheets on the MLS, right? You have MLS touch hot sheets. This is like setting up your own search that's going to notify you of any new activity in the area every single day by push notification. So it enables you to search listings by city, subdivision, zip code instead of just cities like before. Hit start. And then let's say I want to put in Miami Lakes. All right, so the city of Miami Lakes. And right away, you're going to see here that in the last day, you just click on 1 day at the top. You have 5 active listings, 2 pending listings, 2 closed sales, no price increases, and 4 price decreases. You can change the property type. Just click on single family home and only. You can also change the location. How much activity in Miami Lakes in the last 3 days? Is that going to increase? Yes. Right? Last 7 days. Look how easy Hot Sheets is. All right, look how easy Hot Sheets is. So, you want to see the active listings, just click on active and it takes you right to the active listings. right? 14 days or up to 30 days. See, the thing is with hot sheets is it's not a conventional search because the only thing you'll see on hot sheets is activity as far back as just 30 days. So as far back as 30 days for single family homes in Miami Lakes, there's been 18 new active listings, six pending listings, 14 closed sales. So right here, we have all of the closed sales in the city of Miami Lakes for single family homes in the last 30 days. All right. Guys, hot sheets. You click on hot sheets. You can change the location right here, right? Search by county, city, area, or zip code. Let's say I wanted to go to zip code 33139, 33139, which is, of course, South Beach, right? Change property types. Let's look at rentals. How's the rental market behaving in South Beach? Okay. In the last day, there's been 21 new listings, six pending listings, and 10 closed sales. These are my closed rentals in zip code 33139 within the last several days. Right? Here they are. Oh, by the way, when you're looking at the results like this, these 10 closed rentals, this is the list, but if you wanted to look at the map, look at the very top. You have map and you have lists. So you click on map and it shows you exactly where the rentals were. So it was a rental over here in the Delito Island, right? There was a rental close to the Bell Island there, and there's some rentals here along West Avenue, and there's some rentals here in the South Point area, right? South Point right there. So here we have a rental for $1,550. All right, guys, back button action. Oh boy, something's happening here. Can't get out of this. Well, I'm gonna get out this way. So when in doubt, just close the app and go back in there. So I was having a little bit of difficulty backing out of that. All right, but that's your hot sheets, guys. It's interesting way for us to search and search rather quickly. All right, you can look at the properties within 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 14, or up to 30 days. You see on the top where it says, Hi, Robert Rodriguez, and then it has an envelope and then my picture. All right, what happens when we click on the envelope, guys? Start a new conversation with a contact by pressing the icon on the top right corner. So right away we can just click here and we can search with you can search one of our contacts and we can start right away a conversation with them. What if they do not have the MLS Touch app? How do we invite them to download our MLS Touch app? Go back now to more on the lower right corner. Go back to more on the lower right corner. Can you see that? Yes. All right. So click on share my branded app. See it? Share my branded app. All right, guys, we can send this code to anyone by text message or email, inviting them to download the MLS Touch app. Of course, they are not going to have the same level of access as you, the realtor. Rather than having them search the Zillow app, which everybody loves, right? The Realtor.com app, which everybody loves too. Have them use your app, right? Your MLS Touch app. You guys have seen already how easy it is to navigate. So just click on send by SMS. And once again, I'm gonna go ahead and send this to Claudio, who's in our meeting today. And boom, right away. I just sent him a text message letting him know to go ahead and download my app. And if Claudio was really my buyer, and I would like for him to start searching for properties using my branded app. When Claudio downloads the app, it's going to have my picture. It's going to have our logo. And the app is going to be branded to me. All right. What a cool feature, guys. They're going to be able to download an app to their phones, search for properties while you remain the only realtor they can contact. Okay. So that is how you're going to share your branded app. Go to the more option on the lower right corner, click on share my branded app. How about Facebook publishing tools? Those of you that would like to use Facebook for marketing, click on Facebook publishing tools. All right, and right here it's going to give you some information on what can be done. So it says automatically publish your listings on Facebook, generate new leads on Facebook, automatically post your listings, price reductions, solds, and open houses. We're going to click on continue. Of course, this is going to require us to have listings. All right, so if you guys are brand new, if you don't have any listings right now, don't worry. But once you do get listings, currently I am set up to publish my listings directly onto my Facebook accounts, both my personal and business accounts, where it says here, post on my pages when I have a new listing, right? So whenever I have a new listings, we're gonna go ahead and switch it on, and we're gonna click on save. I lower the price on a listing, switch it on, click on save. I have an open house. Whenever I have a new open house, click it on save. Or whenever I sell a listing, once again, click it on save. You want MLS Touch to go ahead and help you promote. Personalize with brand and share. You can always personalize. You can preview posts. I have a listing. Let's take a look here. Preview is not available. All right, so it should be able because I do have two listings, so it should be able to allow me to preview it. All right. Let me see. I'm going to try once again. I have an open house. Let's see what happens. Yeah, no, it's not working right now. Your listings won't be published on this page. Automatically publish. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I noticed that it's not saving, so it's not turning on. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Um, you guys can choose either your business page or your personal page, and then you can save it. You can disconnect and connect it again and see what happens, but I'm not going to do it right now. It's class, so we're not going to do it, but it's supposed to work, guys. I've tried it before. All right, guys, so that's your publishing on Facebook. Now I'm going to go here to a listing. All right, I'm going to go here to my favorites. Just click on a listing. All right, so here we have a listing, and we're going to come here to where it says comparables. You see that right there, comps or comparables? Now I want to see what the value of this property. This property is at 1607 Ponce de Leon Boulevard and it's unit 14B. We're going to click on comps. We're going to look for recently sold comps, right? You can click on recently sold comps or on market. Price range. Any difference in price range you would like. So I don't want any difference larger than 20%. Distance. And then with the same number of bedrooms, click on search. There are several comps in the area, right? There are several comps in the area right there. So you can look for comps right away using MLS Touch. It's very simple. Let me do a house now. Let's go back over here, see if I have in my favorites a house. I do, right? This house here in Coral Gables. This is the one that we saved today. Just come over here, click on comparables. Once again, a 20% difference in price range within a half mile, same number of bedrooms. Click on search. Are there any comps in the area? All right, so there is one here at $1.4 million. All right, there it is. That's your subject property for 1,395,000. And there's a comparable that came in, $1,440,000. Closed. All right, guys, perfect, perfect for your on-the-go MLS use is MLS Touch. Any questions on what we have just covered today, guys? There's no excuses now. You don't have to run to the office. You don't have to call your assistant to look up a property. You can do everything from your car inside of your mobile device. All right, guys. So that's going to wrap up our MLS Touch training for today. Thank you so much to all of you who joined us. And remember, you can always rewatch this inside of our YouTube channel. And if you guys have any questions, you guys know how to reach me. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.